Hey everyone, it's the Fine Touch Detailing Garage located in Salem, Oregon, and here's a great example of another mold remediation service completed in the shop. This is going to highlight a standard process where we're not necessarily dealing with standing water in the vehicle, but we are dealing with either a moisture issue, or a lot of the times this can happen to a vehicle that just sits for several months and doesn't get driven as the air gets pretty stagnant, and can definitely promote mold spores, especially in the valley environment where we live in Salem, Oregon, but also the outskirts areas. I know I have a lot of rural areas and close to the beach that definitely has a lot more moisture than we even have in the valley at sometimes. So situations like this do arise, especially in the January months. So we are doing a lot of these mold services or remediation services this time of year. Looking at the before, you can kind of see it's throughout the vehicle. It's not really centralized in a specific area of the cabin. So for this, you're going to see in a couple minutes, we remove the front two seats just so we can get at the underneath where it buckles up to the subframe or the unibody and do a really good extraction. You'll also see that this vehicle hadn't been necessarily deep cleaned for a long time, so definitely been used as a daily driver for years, and sat for a little bit, causing this issue, to get them to solicit us and have us do the remediation portion. On these, we want to use enzyme cleaners on all the fabric. This is just a great way to make sure that the mold is going to kill and also not regerminate on the client in a later date. And then a deep extraction needed here. As you can see, very soiled, but also kind of mold throughout the carpet that need to get taken care of. After removing all the seats, this was kind of the condition you were looking at, though. A lot of mattedness from the years of use, and certainly, again, a deep extraction needed. Putting down, though, the enzyme cleaner and doing an extraction, this vehicle came out so much better than what it was. Definitely feels good to remove the mold from a vehicle, so that way a client is left with a fresh vehicle again. This is just showing after the initial extraction before we were putting on the seats. Client was super happy with this service, and just another highlighted services completed in the shop. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, though, and if you are looking for something similar, maybe you've got some water leaking in your vehicle, feel free to give us a call. We can always do a mold remediation for you and walk you through our shop pricing. Hope you enjoyed the content, though, and we will see you next time.